This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. Back from behind.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Play fake. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Winston. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting...
He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 83 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
Let's go. Do it.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still.
And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 60 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on fourth down. That's taken on the 25. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A first down throw coming for Vick. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Vick on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to...
Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. Play action now, Vick. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Back to you.
Jameis to throw it. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Johnson was the intended receiver. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Touchdown, Falcons! Taysom Hill, 50 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And taken right at the 35. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Come on.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And we held on. It's heavy on the edges. 58's the money. 58's the money.
So here's Vic following the interception. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown.